After the Chiefs waiting 50 years to win a Super Bowl, you guys promised to hold down the top spot for a long time. What do you think contributed most to you guys being back?
I think it was the mindset of the guys in the locker room. I mean, we really had that belief that we had to put in the exact same amount of work, if not more, than we did the year before. The mindset of those leaders in the locker room, it kind of put through the whole entire team, and guys came to work every single day with the mindset of making it back.
What a monumental year for you. Super Bowl ring, engagement ring, baby on the way, back to the Super Bowl. How would you describe the journey of the last 12 months for you?
Yeah, it's been a crazy one. I mean, starting off getting the Super Bowl and winning that ring, and then going kind of right into the pandemic and all the different stuff that entailed. It was a grind, just like it was for every single person in this country. And so, just trying to put things in perspective and take advantage of every opportunity that you have every single day to be with your family, to be able to get engaged, be able to be becoming a girl dad, and now having a chance at another Super Bowl. It's just been a blessing and a rough time for our country.
Do you think as you look back, like there'll be one moment that really stands out?
For me, it's going to be whenever I actually become a girl dad. Sorry to Brittany and the engagement ring and everything like that, but being able to see that baby girl is going to be a special moment.
Yeah, I don't have to list all the accomplishments of the quarterback who's going to be on the other side of the field. But what Tom Brady has been able to do, how does that impact the standard you set for yourself?
Yeah, I mean, when you're an athlete, you chase greatness, and Tom Brady is the pinnacle of that. I mean, he has been the guy that's won the games, he's put up the numbers, he's done everything that you need to do to be great. And so for me, to be able to have this chance to play against him in the Super Bowl, it's exciting. It's something you want to take advantage of, and then as my career goes on, it'll be something that I'll have to chase for a long, long time.
What impresses you most about Brady?
I think it's just how he continues to get better and how consistent that he is every single year. And if you look at this league, I mean, you deal with injuries, you deal with different teammates, you deal with different situations, and throughout that all, he's kept the same mentality of making himself better each and every day, making himself 1% better. I mean, he's never satisfied, and then whenever you're having that much success, it's easy to become satisfied. And so his determination to be better every single day is something that all great athletes want to have.
You're off to an historical start yourself. So, right now, what's the ultimate goal
I
for
mean,
you?
the ultimate goal right now is to win the Super Bowl and get the second ring and get that back to back championships. It's so hard to do. It only happened 5 or 6 times in the history of the NFL. To be able to do that would be special for me. And then going into the offseason after that, I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to make our team better. Win or lose, I'm gonna try to get right back at it, and so that we can continue to have this sustained success for a long time, and it's not just like kind of a flash in the pan.
You know, people say that teams can't just turn it on for the big game, but you rested starters in week 17, you had the bye week, and then you guys came out firing in the playoffs. What are the ingredients that this team has that allow you to rise to the occasion?
It's definitely just the people in the locker room. I mean, it's very similar. I mean, the guys really embrace being in these big stage games. If you look at us throughout the year on the primetime games or the Monday night games or whatever it is, guys played better. And I'm not going to say we relaxed in the season because you have to play with all your effort if you're going to win games week in and week out. But I remember that first bye week that we had for playoffs, that the intensity of practice, just from the offense going against the defense, you knew that things were different and you knew that guys were ready to go.
You beat Tampa Bay week 12. You came out so hot. There was a little cool patch there in the second half. So, when you have 2 weeks to prepare, what's the process you go through to try to find the answers to this Bucks defense?
Yeah, I mean, I think first you look at yourself, you try to figure out things that you can do to better yourself that you've done the last few weeks, and then you look at the defense and you understand that this defense does a lot of different things. They have a lot of great playmakers on that side of the ball at every single level. And you look at that last game, and you try to figure out where you can attack the voids that they have in their defense. There's not a lot of them, but we're going to do our best to find ways to have success each and every play. And if we don't, come back the next play and try to find a way to have success that one.
Coach Reed says you love the late game heroics when the game is on the line. So if you're writing the perfect script for late in Super Bowl 55 with vivid imagery, what does it look like?
Yeah, I mean, if you write the perfect script, it's driving down at the end of the game to throw the game-winning touchdown. It would be special to do that, but whatever way we get the win, I'll be happy any way that happens.
You know, you have so many weapons. So game is on the line. Who are you throwing the ball to? You can't say the open guy.
Games on the line. I mean, I'm just going to probably throw it up in between Sammy, Travis, and Tyreek, maybe McCole, and maybe one of those guys will come down on it.
You know, we talked earlier in the season, and you had said the real turning point for you was realizing it doesn't have to be about the special play. You know, the checkdowns are great and long drives are great. What is it that you're most proud of in the evolution of your game? Maybe it's stuff that the fans can't even see.
I think what I'm most proud of about this entire offense is kind of like the last game that we just played is whenever the big play's not there, being able to have a long, sustained drive down the field. We have a lot of guys that can make a lot of big plays happen. But if you see how defenses are playing us, they're playing with a two deep safety, super far back, almost not in the screen on film. You have to be able to make and have success each and every play to kind of bite off yards, and then to get in the red zone and execute and score. And I feel like guys have really embraced that and accepted the challenge. And then when the big play presents itself, we try to attack it and make sure that we have success with it.
You know, you talked about keeping things in perspective. How often do you really get to just sort of sit back and take it all in and appreciate just what you've accomplished?
I mean, I do it a lot, and I don't think it's more about appreciating what I accomplished. I just appreciate that the situation that I was brought into. I understand that not everybody gets brought into a team like this, an organization like this that's ready to win right away, and be able to sit behind a guy like Alex Smith and learn a ton in 1 year, and then get to go in when I was ready to go and ready to play. It's truly a special opportunity and place that I was kind of given and blessed with in my life. And I want to make sure I take advantage of the opportunity to be in these Super Bowls and to try to win these rings because they aren't easy and they're hard to come by.
With 2 full weeks between championship game and Super Bowl, what are the special precautions that you're taking just to make sure you stay healthy?
Yeah, for me, they've been all year long, pretty much. I mean, I pretty much have been keeping quarantine between here at the facility and back home, and trying to stay away and keep myself away from all the different COVID protocols and be away from that as much as possible. I want to be available for my teammates, and you even make it more strict now. I had my parents at the playoff games, and I didn't let them sit in the suites with Brittany because I didn't want her to have a chance to be exposed to it. And so you have to do whatever you can to be available for your team, especially in these last 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.